I'm standing here, in a small town in the driest desert of the world, at the start of a trip that would blow my mind. From a hidden Inca oasis to a pink lake, all in one area that few people know about. With in the end, the most beautiful place I have ever seen.
Wow, this is unreal.
I'm gonna show you some incredible places, so join me. It was 4 in the morning and we had taken a bus driving up the mountains to the border from Chile to Bolivia. We were in Altiplano, an area in the Andes Mountains full of volcanoes, lagoons and many more things we're about to discover. Liz had fallen asleep, and even though I was super tired too, I couldn't sleep because I was too excited.
Very tired, it's early, and the sun is rising. At the border of Bolivia, and look how amazing it looks.
As we watched the sunrise, we saw something very exciting.
Just see something really awesome. Over there in the distance, that's all you can see is wild llamas.
At the start of this trip I thought, if only I'm really lucky I might see some llamas, and here I am, already surrounded by them. Okay, it turned out they're actually biguñas, but they're very similar to llamas.
Sunrise with llamas. We're up to such a good start.
When we crossed the border, we got this cool 4x4 car assigned. The only kind of vehicle that can handle this area. There was quite a cute border crossing in the middle of nowhere, and it didn't take long before we could drive off.
This must have been the most beautiful border crossing I've ever passed.
We're traveling in this car together with 6 other people, and of course, our amazing driver and guide, Joe. It didn't take long before we arrived at our first stop.
Okay, I'm now at the lagoon, which is called La Laguna Blanca. So interesting because it's such a rough landscape. It's really hard to live here, but it's amazing. Over there, you can see a vicuña. I see the hype about llamas and vicuñas because they're so cool. It's also so cool that it's not scared of me.
It felt magical, sitting so close with this wild animal I've been wanting to see for so long.
It's amazing. I am now at an altitude of 4,600 meters. I don't know if I've ever been this high before. It depends how you look at it. This mountain over here is called Volcanic. It's an inactive volcano and it's 5,916 meters high. It's crazy. This place is called Dali's Desert because of all the rocks behind me.
Someone thought it looked like a real-life version of his paintings, and the name stuck. Whoa, I'm not here yet, but this is some good foreshadowing.
Next up, the hot springs. Here you can enjoy warm water with an insane view. You can literally see flamingos from here.
Of course, I first wanted to explore a bit, forgetting that this is kind of a swamp. Yeah, Luckily there was a bath to jump into.
Oh! It's so warm! It's like 36 degrees, so body temperature, making this the perfect temperature. Especially this height, it's quite cold. With the sun, insane. Sitting here like this, you really realize how insane nature can be and what a big variety exists like all over the world.
And quite frankly, we should all make an effort to preserve it.
It just took us 30 minutes to drive from one awesome place to the other. It's very windy, but we're at geysers. Geysers de Sol de la Mañana. From deep down, the volcanic warmth comes up, and that's why there's so much smoke, and you can't smell it, but it really stinks here. Like a big soup. Just look at this. Like, oh, it's so warm. Did you put something on it? Crazy.
Sometimes when I dream, at times when I just close my eyes, I see the place we used to live.
Up to next up.
Gaze up at the sky and I look for a familiar face. I try to find my way back home.
Okay, there's so much wind behind me. It's not weird if you're that high. But right now, I'm at the Laguna Colorada. It's a big lake and it's full of pink animals, flamingos.
Do you think that this pink lake is maybe the reason that flamingos are pink?
Could actually be right? Maybe there's something in the lake that makes them pink. It makes me really happy to be here. It's like all these places so far I've seen, everything was like within an hour drive of each other. It's on such a small surface and it's like a completely different world. It's a different planet. A planet with pink lakes and animals with super tall necks. And I don't even mean the flamingos. We're now at almost 5 kilometers height and I've got this weird sensation in my face. You know when your leg is sleeping, like that tingling sensation is all throughout my face. And like doing this with my nose feels really weird. I think it has to do with the height, the lack of oxygen. So beautiful.
This all is already amazing, so at this point I could never have imagined that what I would see in the end is even next level. But I was gonna explore some other awesome places first.
Sweet like daiquiri with strawberry crushed ice. Know you like a margarita with the hot spice. Love the taste of paradise. No, it's never been the right time. Like we're holding back the storyline. And I'm waiting at the end of the night, thinking of you.
Another beautiful spot with such a cool rocks with different shapes, different holes that you can climb.
A short ride later, we made it into an old Inca oasis.
Just look at this place. It's like a small canyon filled with grass and llamas and surrounded by dried up magma. There are really no natural predators, so they're really relaxed. Also, one thing, I'm gonna teach you the difference between llamas and vicuñas. The llamas are those fluffy ones over here with different colors. The vicuñas are the ones that are not that fluffy, a bit smaller. They're brown and white. See, there in the distance, fields are full of llamas. And this already looks nice, but what you can see on the camera is not justice to how it looks in real life.
Then I spotted an animal I didn't know existed. A focaccia. An animal that looks like a rabbit but is high up in the rocks. A quick drive later and another totally different sight. Canyon Anaconda. These llamas and vicuñas eat very small plants between the rocks. These plants are what gives the landscape sometimes a yellowish glow. The vicuñas are, by the way, very protected. If you hunt a vicuña and you get caught, you can get 5 years of prison sentence. Llamas, on the other hand, are farm animals and very often eaten.
Wow, look how many! Yeah, I'm in a salt hotel, and yes, this entire hotel is made out of salt, and it's good foreshadowing of what will happen next. Whoa. Whoa. Wow, this is unreal. Wow. I keep on saying this is the most beautiful place I've seen, but what the hell? It feels like I'm walking on water. It's such a crazy experience. Yeah, it's just amazing. I don't know what to say. I'm just speechless being here. Let's go see the sunrise. Seems like it's only ice, like one big piece of ice, but it's actually all salt that we're walking on, with a small layer of water on it. It's crazy. At some places you could see like the holes, and then here it's like all pieces of salt.
Joko made a few videos of us. Then I took a moment for myself. A moment just to be really in the moment. I'm quite busy all the time filming and thinking about other stuff, but every place I've been so far, I took a moment to sit and really look around. Then we made a drive to a drier place.
So this is the biggest salt lake in the world. Up until 40,000 years ago this used to be a lake, but then it turned into just the salt. Still, when it rains there can be a really big layer of water on it, up until 50 centimeters. And another interesting thing is that there's no GPS in this area, so there can't be clouds because you need the mountains over here to be able to orientate where you are.
Then we made some more cool photos and videos. If you want to see the results, go check out my Insta with the link in the description.
I really hope you enjoyed this journey, and I really like making these videos, and there are much more coming up, so make sure to follow me to check them out. Ciao! I just need salt. Does anyone have salt? Oh! Whoa! Yeah, much better. Okay, I can't. I'm out of here.